Lovely people, how we doing? What's up? Cristina here with Find Your Dopeness. I know it's been a while, but you can see I also kind of made a makeshift stand so I can be talking with my hands. So today I really wanted to just talk about protein. All things protein, more specifically protein powder. What it is, why we, specifically women, should drink it. So today I'm really going to focus on two things, the what and the why. What protein is, the different types that there is, and why you should take it, more specifically why a lot of women should take it. I would say that I probably get this question mostly from women, because in general women, we undereat, but we really are lacking when it comes to hitting our protein macros. So the reason for that being that there's this misconception that by getting in a lot of protein, specifically these protein powders, is going to make you bulk up and look like a man. But, ladies, as I've told you, we don't produce enough testosterone to be manly like that. And ask anybody who's actually out here looking mad brolic, they've put in a lot more than just some protein. Hours in the gym, hundreds extra calories, time and dedication, man. So ladies, don't worry, eat the protein, because fun fact, your body actually uses more energy to burn the protein than it does for any other macronutrient. So you're gonna actually end up burning more fat the more protein you consume. Sold yet? Alright, so I mentioned that it's a macronutrient, and macronutrients are the 3 nutrients that your body needs in order to function properly. So that's protein, carbs, and fats. Proteins, not only do they aid in the protein synthesis, they have a lot of branched chain amino acids, which is something that your body can't produce on its own. And those are important because they make up 1/3 of your skeletal muscle. Protein also aids in the recovery, reduces fatigue. As I said, it aids in fat loss, as well as improving exercise performance. So when it comes to picking the type of protein, I know there's like hundreds and thousands of brands, but there's also different types of proteins that a lot of brands will carry. So to start, we have the most popular. You have whey protein, which is a complete protein, and it actually has all 9 of the essential amino acids that our body needs. But whey is actually the liquid left over after the milk is curdled and strained and then turned into a powder form. So you have that, and then you have whey concentrate, which is actually one of the cheapest types, because it has one of the lowest amount of protein content, which is like 60 to 90% protein, which means it's going to be higher in fats and carbs and lactose. So anybody that's lactose intolerant, you definitely want to stay away from that. And then you have whey isolate protein, which is going to be in the higher end of protein content, which is 90 to 95%. So meaning that it's going to be a lot lower in lactose, and it's still going to be pretty rich in amino acids, but it's not going to have all 9 of them. Next, you have the whey hydrosolate. I can't say it to save my life. Hydrolysate? I don't know. But yeah, that's the most expensive one. The reason why whey protein is one of the most popular is because it's fast absorbing ability. So, right after a workout, your glycogen levels are super low, you're really depleted, and this is just a quick way to get everything back into the system and into your bloodstream, and initiating the recovery process as quickly as possible, which means that you'll have gains quicker and better. And then you have casein, which is the main protein found in dairy products, but it's a slow absorbing protein. So it's better recommended to take that one before bed because you're going to be fasting for a few hours. So it's basically just going to keep feeding your muscles while you're sleeping, keep working on those gains, keep making you better and doper and stronger. So why not, you know? So outside of the milk-based proteins, there's also plant-based proteins. There's soy, there's pea protein, egg protein, hemp protein, and even rice protein. So soy protein is actually one of the few plant-based proteins that does also contain the all 9 amino acids. But the downfall there is that there's been a lot of research that's pointed to large quantities of soy over time, you know, having a really negative effect on our health system, specifically women, increasing your levels of estrogen and then causing breast cancer. And not to mention that it's been known that soy has been genetically modified to increase the amount of crop growth. I remember when I was asking around when I first started, like about what protein I should get, and I asked a homie of mine in college, and he recommended soy protein. He said it's like the best one for women, but I'm glad I never got it. But hey, you might like it, try it out, to each their own. But you still have a lot of other options. There's still pea protein, which is made from split yellow peas. It's very loved among vegans and vegetarians because it has less additives and artificial flavors than any other protein, meaning that it's as closest to its whole food source as possible. So free of soy, gluten, and lactose. So really it's the best protein for anybody who has any type of food allergy. Then there's rice protein, which is obviously going to be higher in fats. Higher in carbs. And then lastly, you have egg protein, which is going to be lactose and dairy free. So it's still going to be a very good option. Again, like I said, it's just a matter of finding what you like, because there's going to be a lot of different flavors. Like for me, I can't stand vanilla protein by most companies. Some of them, it's okay. I can't do fruity ones. For the most part, I stick to chocolate. But yeah, some like to get fancy. They'll do like mango. They'll do chocolate peanut butter cupcakes. I don't know. Snickerdoodles. So if you're buying your first protein, I recommend going not online, going to like a Vitamin Shop GNC and seeing if they have the like single serving ones. Some of them don't mix well. They need more than just a little blender bottle. You need a full blender electronic one to make it not be all chalky and chunky. And if you're planning to cook with it, like protein pancakes or even like little muffins, whatever, there's definitely some that cook better than others. Like Quest protein powder actually cooks very well, but I hate how it blends in the bottle. It doesn't actually break down fully. But I also found that it made me gassy. So you gotta find the one that makes you feel good, because this is something you're gonna end up taking every day, whether you work out or not, because your body still needs the additional protein. Protein powders are not the only way to get in protein. Obviously, you know, you got your meats, you got your nuts, you got your dairy product if you eat dairy. But protein powders is not the essential way to get it. It's just a quick way to up your protein intake without getting in the additional macros. So no fats, no carbs, or I should say low fats, low carbs. It's also super quick. It's a very convenient way of getting in the protein, because you know, sometimes you don't have time to eat a full meal and you can just drink it on the go. And it's also more cost effective. Well, depending on the type that you're gonna get. Obviously, I don't recommend just walking in and finding the cheapest one on sale. But even if you get a tub of 5 pounds, that's gonna last you for a good few months, and cost you maybe anywhere from $40 to $70 depending on the brand. But you know, we go through $70 worth of groceries in like 5 days, right? So, I'm sure there's a lot that I might have left out and probably a lot that I could have gone without saying, but I just wanted to give you guys a general guidelines of what it is, what to look for when you're going to buy your first protein. If there's any specific questions that I didn't mention, just leave them below, and I'll get back to you. If I don't happen to know it, then I'll do some research, and it'll be a learning experience for the both of us, because I'm not the #1 expert on protein. I just have a little bit of experience. But thank you for watching, bearing with me. Soon enough I'm gonna have a better setup than my bed, and a legit stand. And eventually maybe I'll be able to get all this information out in about 5 minutes as opposed to 15 minutes, and more consistently. It's hard because I be trying to think like it has to be perfect, so I think I had to like write out the full script of everything that I'm gonna say, but then the way that I am, I obviously just talk forever in a day. But yeah, thank you guys, you're the dopest. I love you. So comment, like, share, subscribe. I think that's what I'm supposed to say. But see you next time, y'all. Stay dope.